MRE, MRE, MREs, MREs, MREs. I'm not just a consumer who bases my entire personality around the last thing that I just purchased, but today I have MREs. So I'm sure there are a lot of videos of people taste testing these MREs. I got these things for like a super crazy good deal at a local store, and I bought enough of them that the people were looking at me going, what is that guy doing? So I have a lot of these things, and I figured it's probably a good idea to try a couple out and see which ones taste good. I'm going to start with box A, menu A. This is menu 1, chili with beans. I'm going to try and do this as like a minimal editing kind of video so that I can get it up pretty quickly. We'll see how that works. But I'm going to try and eat like a couple of these a week. I don't think I'm going to eat them every day, but I'm just going to try them out. See, everybody's like, oh my god, they're going to destroy your gut or whatever, so we'll see about that as well. See how destroyed I get from this whole experience. New lens for my camera, so press 1 in chat if you even noticed. Also got a new knife, if you can take a look at that. It's the Desert Warrior. It's the Civivi. I think it's cool. I've never actually, I think that's a lie. I was about to tell you a lie. I have had one MRE before. I had one extremely expired one that was stored in my parents' old shed at like 3 houses ago. And it had been stored in a shed for God knows how many years, and it was like top shelf of the shed, so it was definitely over 100 degrees in there, and I was very young at the time, so it was probably not a very good introduction. I remember it not tasting bad though. It was kind of a cool experience, you know, get to eat an MRE that my dad didn't steal from the Coast Guard. He didn't steal it, I promise. You have to take my word on that. Let's see, we have chili with beans is the main thing here. Oh, we have instructions. Okay, there we go. It actually tells you, oh my god, it doesn't actually, so it gives you, I'll take a picture of this. It tells you a little bit about it, but it's just like good sources, protein, good sources, beef, poultry. It's just telling you like what MRE food sources, trail mix, peanut butter, chocolate protein drink, 12 grams, main meal. Okay, so it actually has a fair amount of protein, but it's not giving you like specifics for, oh no, I'm just an idiot and I need to flip it over. Idiot. So it tells you, okay, so this one is going to be 200 and chili. Okay, so this pouch by itself is 260 calories and has, oh my god, 730 milligrams. That's not actually that bad of sodium. That's not that bad for like, you know, chili and beans. That's a little on the high side, but it's not that bad. For a whole meal, it's pretty good. Dietary fiber 3, protein 15 grams of protein is not too bad for, you know, just some chili. This feels like, yeah, cheese-filled pretzel cheddar flavor. That'll be a fun one. And then we have, this must be the pack with like, okay, so it's got, oh wow, this is actually pretty cool. So it's got salt, it has like hand cleaners. Let me just rip it open, I'll take a look at it. Because these are just like field rations, so you're supposed to be able to just open this up and it has everything you need. What the heck is this? Is this just a paper towel? Yeah, I think it's just a paper towel. That's cool though that it comes with a paper towel. Gives you something to clean up with. Gives you 0 calorie sweetener, some sweet and low. Some sugar, real sugar, there we go. 2 breath mints or gum or something. Freeze-dried coffee, nice. Maybe I'll give that a try. I was thinking about live streaming after this, so maybe getting some caffeine would be good. Non-dairy creamer for coffee or tea. Okay, so this is all just coffee stuff. I like my coffee. I like my sugar with a little coffee. So this is definitely not going to be enough sugar for what I prefer. Moist towelette, interesting, and then a tiny bit of salt. And we have, let's see what else we have in here. Cornbread. I was not expecting cornbread in my chili meal, but I guess that matches. I don't know what I was really, that is not the consistency. Oh man, that'll be fun. That's not the consistency I expect cornbread to have. Vegetable crackers. Vegetable crackers. Interesting, okay. Okay, this is cool. Grape beverage powder, no fruit juice. Grape beverage powder. So you're supposed to, okay, and this is resealable. Okay, so you're supposed to like open this up, pour some water into it. Does it say how much? Contains soy. It doesn't say how much water. I guess just as much as it needs. Directions for use. Allow water just chemically purified to stand 30 minutes before adding to beverage powder. Tear pouch. Okay, so if you add iodine to water, you're supposed to wait 30 minutes, so it's just telling you do that. Then it says, I'm assuming there's a line here. I'm assuming you just fill it up to the line and then call that good. Natural and artificial flavors. Let's get this one going now. Let's open that up and then that is a small opening. I have 2 bottles of water. I thought I was gonna need some water for this, and then I have Propel, so I have like good drinking water, so I have something to cleanse my palate with in case some of this is bad. This is also definitely not the right chair for this, but I just sort of threw this together quickly. So this will be fun. Hopefully I don't spill too much. It's got a very it's got a very fake grape flavor scent to it. Which I guess, what was it? What are you expecting from an MRE? That's not quite to the fill line. I'm assuming that's a fill line. It doesn't actually say fill line. It just, I don't know, expects you to know how much water to put into it. You measure with your heart, I guess. Oh, well, the seal is good. I trusted that seal pretty implicitly. Or explicitly? Implicitly? I trusted it. I don't know why I smelled the outside the back. That was dumb. I was like, it doesn't smell like anything. Weird. Oh, the cool spoon, nice. I did Google it. I was like, do I need a spoon or like anything else? And it said no. Peanut butter, okay, so that I can put it with the crackers. So we'll put those together right here. Oh, this must be the heater. Yep, this is the... It kept saying ration heater, and I kept reading it as radiation heater. Hot beverage bag. Warning, to avoid a burn, beverage heating time should not exceed 6 minutes. So is this supposed to heat the chili or both? Can you like sandwich it? I don't know. Usually these like heat pads Oh, that is much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so this tells you MRE, meals ready heater. Vapor released by the activated heater contains hydrogen, a flammable gas. Do not place an open flame in the vapor. Vapors released by activated heater can displace oxygen. When 10 or more heaters are used inside a vehicle or shelter, ensure the ventilation system is operating. Maybe I should open a window. I'm in a pretty big house, so I don't think it's going to be enough, but I've found that the weather sealing in this house is pretty solid, and so there's not a lot of extra air that comes into this house, so I'm really quick going to just run and open a window just to be on the safe side. I am certain that is overkill, but a little fresh air never hurt, and it's not that, I mean, it's dinner time, so it's not that warm outside anymore. Let's see what this is supposed to do. Operating instructions. Remove MRE, trademark, pouch and paperboard sleeve from MRE. Tear off top of bag. Hold on, so it's saying cardboard sleeve from MRE. Tear off top of bag. Bag, pouch, heater, lines. Oh, do I put water in this thing? Yeah, I do. Jesus, I have no idea what I'm doing here, apparently. While holding MRE pouch and heater above lines on bag, above the lines on the bag. I am being this is a 3rd grade reading comprehension class, I guess. 2nd grade. Pour water into bag until it reaches a level between the lines. Slide heater and MRE, trademark, to top of bag and fold top of bag to side opposite of heater. What? What is that? Hold on, let me try that again. I'm being a real idiot here. While holding MRE trademark pouch and heater above the lines on the bag, pour water into bag until it reaches the level between lines. Slide here and MRE trademark to bottom of the bag and fold top of bag to side opposite of heater. Which I feel like both sides are here. Or it's the same put it in here. I think it's the same put it in here. I did. Yeah, it's the same put it into the sleeve. So put water in there. So put the sleeve into the bag, fold it into the MRE and under. And what is this diagram? Sleeve, fold it, and MRE. Oh, so you put. Okay, so you go like that, and then put this into here. You're making a hot pocket. You're making a hot pocket. Jesus, that should not have been so hard for me to understand. You're just making a hot pocket. Okay, so I have that. So we need to tear here to use bag, tear here to remove MRE. Wait a second. Yeah, okay, so you just fold it over the MRE, yeah. It's making it sound like I need to put the MRE in the bag, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Could you tear? Holy cow, this is... That side tears. Okay, the one side was just defective, I guess. This thing does not want to stay open. Oh, I immediately overfilled it. Holy cow, that did not take hardly any water at all. Well, I'm not pouring it out, so it's just gonna have to be overfilled. Sorry, MRE. I didn't even finish the instructions. What did it say next? Stuff assembly. Okay, well, we're just gonna wing it. This is getting toasty quick. So we're going to throw this like that. And put this whole thing. It's also, yeah, it is producing. I'm glad I opened the window. Were you supposed to put this in here first? There's no way that's gonna fit. Am I the retard? I know you aren't supposed to say that word. You need to leave. That doesn't fit. So you know what? It just straight up. I should have measured that first. It like barely fits in there. I have to like fold the corners in slightly to get that to fit. So that's cool. Well, we're gonna let that sit there for a little bit. And it's like barely, yeah, that's definitely not water sealed. Am I gonna use this? What is this even for? 4 to 6 minutes. What time is it? It's 9:03. 9:03, 8:03. I know how time works. I'm not gonna use that. We're just gonna not use that. Peanut butter and crackers. You know, let's start with that. Let's have some peanut butter and crackers real quick. Oh, first I need to see if the moist towelette is actually moist. It better be. This is like actually a pretty new MRE too. Works well enough. I could see how if you're like in the field and your hands are really dirty, this wouldn't be wet enough, but you could always just wet your hands and then use that. So for having washed my hands before this, I'd say it did a good enough job. Assuming I trusted to actually clean hands. Oh, this one was like vacuum sealed, like air like rushed in when I opened it. It's not a graham cracker. It doesn't smell like a graham cracker. It smells like a cracker though. Is it saying tear that way? No way am I doing that. That is dumb. We're just gonna get out pocket knife and just cut that like that. It just looks like peanut butter. It does have, it looks like you could break this into smaller chunks, so maybe I'll do that. Well, that didn't work at all. It did not follow that line whatsoever. Yeah, that's okay, never mind. Well, let's try a little bit. Just tastes like a cracker. Yeah, peanut butter just tastes like peanut butter. I'd say peanut butter and crackers so far, 10 out of 10. I think I already used half the peanut butter though. So I could probably have more peanut butter. Yeah, I'm gonna use the whole peanut butter on half of the cracker. That says thank you for your service on the peanut butter here. Sorry guys, I didn't serve. I just have lots of MREs. Which also the MRE, I should have showed this. I have a picture of it. It says not for retail sale is unlawful. And I'm like, well, I bought this at retail, so oopsie. Yeah, I would ration the peanut butter more next time. I need something to drink. Let's try. Oh, it was leaking a little bit. Oh, it's leaking blue? It's grape. Why is it blue? Maybe I'll get a picture of this. That is definitely blue. Yeah, that is 100% blue. It's supposed to be grape. Why is it blue? Let me turn my flash off so I don't... it tastes like watered down grape. Yeah, I think less water next time and it'll be able to, I don't know, I'll give it another shake. Make sure it's all incorporated. Oh crap, what time is it? Oh, it's time to eat that. Yeah, tastes fine. It's weird that it's blue for grape, but it's fine. It's still pretty toasty. And it heated this about halfway. So I'm sure I was doing something wrong there. I'm sure it should have been more heated than that, but too bad I don't have a microwave about 12 steps that way. I think you kind of have to break these up or else they're just too big to eat in one bite. But then they don't break properly, so I'm going to give them just like a tiny kiss of peanut butter here. Well, a little crumbly, but really it's not that bad. I keep breaking them. They are so fragile. Use whatever I can get left out of the peanut butter onto the cracker. Peanut butter makes the crackers a lot better though. That really completes it. So you need to ration your peanut butter a little bit as you're eating these. Oh, we got cracker crap all over the place. I don't have a garbage over there. I'm just dropping it on the floor. Because I'm a professional like that. Do I go straight to the main course or do I try the cornbread? It's cornbread and cheese-filled pretzel cheddar flavor. We're gonna try this one out. Is it supposed to be ripped open that way too? I hate it. Why is it being ripped open? Like, it's got the little tabs to be ripped like this way, and like obviously I feel like maybe it's because I'm a civilian. You rip it that way and then you can, like, you know, eat the thing instead of, like, I guess the idea is you use the spoon, but I don't know, it just seems odd. They tear pretty good. Those are beans. It's got an interesting scent to it. And I can't really set it down anywhere. Because it doesn't have a flat bottom, so. You know, they just smell like beans. Cold beans. I was definitely using that thing wrong for sure. I'll have to figure that out. Yeah. It's just chili. That's pretty good chili. Like, I mean, it's not like homemade chili, but it's like if you got like a can of Nally's chili and just like poured it into a bowl, heated it mildly, and then like just fed it to somebody. Like, this is just chili. Like, that's pretty good. I'd eat that again if it was heated better. Yeah, I'll look up a tutorial here. Tell you what, between now and next time I film one of these, I'll grab another like I'll watch a YouTube video on how to heat up some of this stuff. But even cold, it's like that's the worst part about it, is it's cold. I'm definitely no food critic or anything, but like, it's not too spicy, it's not too salty, it's not like, you know, overbearing on the chicken or the chili flavor. It smells like chili. It tastes like chili. I have no idea what beans they are, but they look like, I don't know, kidney beans or something. Or, I don't know. I don't know my beans very well, dude. I'm not a chili expert. Garbanzo? I have no clue. But I don't know, they taste like chili beans. Yeah. Finished it right up. Yeah. If it was heated better, like, dude, that would be... Let me give it a rating. Peanut butter, it's peanut butter. It's peanut butter. It gets a... I like peanut butter, so I'm going to give the peanut butter... If you don't like peanut butter, you're probably not going to like this peanut butter. If you like peanut butter, you're going to like this peanut butter. Out of 10. The crackers, I wish they were a little bit less crummy, but like, or crumbly. But, I mean, they tasted like crackers. Everything's just tasting like food. Like, nothing here is like that. Like, this is a little bit on the weak side, and it's weird that it's blue. But heck, I'll go back for more. It's weird that it's blue. And you know, the grape flavor, maybe it's because I just had the chili, but the grape flavor seems... It says grape right there. It doesn't taste like grape anymore. Maybe it's, it just tastes like Powerade. Like, maybe it's It just tastes like Powerade, dude. Like blue Powerade. This cornbread is a little concerning though. So we'll see about this one. That first scent, that's a very crumbly. I probably could have just crushed it completely with just inspecting it. It's like a pound cake. It's definitely not that like the consistency of like homemade cornbread. This is definitely like mass produced, was shipped in a brown bag in a I'm describing an MRE. Can you tell I'm describing an MRE? So we'll see how it tastes. The initial flavor, it's like movie theater popcorn. Like 3 out of 10 popcorn, which is very weird for cornbread. It tastes like just movie theater popcorn. Why do you taste like movie theater popcorn? Maybe it's the smell. It's got the fake butter smell. That's what it is. It's definitely just like the fake butter smell. Yeah, it's just movie theater fake butter. I'd eat it though. Look at that! It came with a pack of chiclets too. Think I should eat that? Just movie theater, dude. I smell movie theater every time I smell it. What did I get? I had. I swear there was. Wasn't there butter? Or no, there was just sugar. It's fake sugar. Coffee, creamer, salt. Yeah, there's no. And the moist towelette. And then. If there was real butter along with this that I could put onto it, like actual butter, I feel like it would taste better just because I know that it's real butter. But like, it just smells like a movie theater. You know, I feel like I'm crazy by saying that. Like, do you guys know what I mean? I mean, it's definitely not. It's not like homemade cornbread for sure. It's like. It is sort of like a pound cake or like more. It's a lot denser than I would expect it to be. It's probably just because it has to be like shipped all around the world and it's like crushed and preserved and everything so much. But like if it was fluffier, I don't think I would have too many complaints about it, honestly. And it's not bad for being in the container that it was. It is relatively fluffy, actually. I gotta hand it to them. Like, they did a good job on everything so far. Yeah, we just have this. And then I guess I could have the coffee too afterwards. Man, there's not a lot in this bag. They could have that tear line a lot lower. In fact, I think I'm just going to make my own. Need to sharpen my knife apparently. I got it about a week ago and I still haven't sharpened it, so. Okay. I taste the pretzel. I taste the cheddar. This is probably the weakest showing of the package. And it has 500 more grams of sodium. Milligrams, I mean. If you need the salt, like if you're really active and you're drinking a lot of water, you need to refill on salt. So I can see why they're giving you high salt content stuff. The cornbread was 400 milligrams of salt. This is 540 milligrams of salt. Oops, well there goes that. Sodium, 135 milligrams of salt in the peanut butter. And then this was, like I said earlier, 730 milligrams of salt. So like I can see why they're giving everybody, and then oh, this is also another 130 milligrams of salt. That's actually pretty low for being a sports drink. Like that's pretty low. So like I can see why they're like oversalting some of this stuff, because like if you are working out in the field and you're sweating a lot, you really need that salt so that because you're going to be sweating it out of every pore. So you need water and you need salt like constantly. For me, I don't need a ton of salt right now, so I might just pass on some of this just to save on some salt. Also because this is probably the weakest showing of the package. This is, yeah, another, it's only 540 milligrams. I've already gone this far. I'll just drink a lot of water. That's not medical advice. Yeah, they just taste like meh. Like I can taste a little bit of cheddar, but it's just like drowned out by, I don't know, like a just a preservative flavor. Yeah, this is definitely the weakest showing of this MRE. I would probably pass on those. But if I was actually like in the field, I'd just want the calories, so I'd still eat it. Like they're not bad, they're just not as good as the rest. It's just mint gum. What can I say about mint gum? It's minty and gummy. See, it would fit if it was completely flat. But it produces hydrogen when it is working, and so it's never going to be completely flat. It's already puffing up, so it's still puffing up, I should say. I think that's it. I think I've tried pretty much everything. 8 ounces of water. That is currently a lot more than 8 ounces. So let me pour some of this out. And should I have weighed these things? Maybe I should weigh these things before and after, see how much food there is versus how much waste there is. That would be something I should have done. I made it about 8 ounces of water in here, and now that is not the color I thought coffee was. Oh, that's the creamer. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. Where'd the coffee go then? No. Am I an idiot? I only looked at this 3 times, okay? Shut up. Leave me alone. This is why I need the coffee. For some reason I saw brew and thought, oh, that's tea. Of course it's coffee. Why would it be tea? I'm just reading the instructions right now. Add coffee to 6 ounces. Well, I made it 8. Why did this say? Did this say 8? Yeah. One third of a canteen cup, 8 ounces. But then this says 6 ounces. Add coffee to 6 ounces of water and stir. I feel like they should be able to standardize that to 1. We're just going to do 8 ounces. Because I don't feel like standing up again. And I guess there's another way for me to lower that from 8 ounces to 6 ounces, but no. You know what? That's mixed up pretty well already. That stuff just goes straight in. We're gonna go straight in with the creamer. I don't know what this video is turning into. And this is just going to be cold coffee. I'm just making cold coffee, I guess. Yeah, that's just straight creamer. I thought it would be like, you know, easily dissolved creamer or something. No, that's just straight regular creamer. I'm probably going to have to heat it up just so I can get that creamer to melt, because otherwise that's just going to be... See, I ripped it the military way. You happy now, government? I'm going with both because I know that it's not going to be sweet enough for me. But it's only 8 ounces. I think I can drink 8 ounces of cold, not sweet coffee. Right now I'm just trying to get that creamer to fully mix in because I don't want to, you know, chew lumps of creamer. Okay, it's all dissolved. Very cool. So that works. Maybe I'll take a picture of this too, because it's hard for you guys to see this. Looks fine though. I mean, it's coffee. It looks like coffee. It smells like coffee. It barely even tastes like coffee. I think it would have been better with 6 ounces. By better I mean stronger. With 6 ounces of water. It's just weak coffee, yeah. So it's just. I'm sure if you really needed some coffee, it would hit the mark. But I'm not a big coffee guy anyway, so I can't do a good review on coffee. There's a bit of grit at the bottom. Not much though. Like for instant coffee, like that dissolved pretty quickly. It dissolved quickly and tastes all right. I'm gonna clean this though. Yeah, so so far I would say grape beverage gets a solid. Aww. Battery died. This was also a test of that battery, and that battery sucks. So I'm not going to go on that tangent, but let's just do a recap. Chili. I'm going to say the chili gets an 8 out of 10. I would definitely eat that chili again. That was some good chili. The pretzels, we're going to give those a 2 out of 10. They're just not very good. They're very like super dry. I mean, it's a pretzel, so you expect it to be dry. But saying a pretzel is dry is like, man, that must have been a dry pretzel. Peanut butter is peanut butter out of 10. Cornbread, surprisingly, I'm going to give this, based on how it smelled and felt in the bag, I was expecting this to be like a 2. I'm going to give this like a 6. Like, this actually held up pretty well. Sports drink, I'm going to give Gatorade out of 10. And coffee, I'm going to say coffee out of 10. Like, neither one was that good, but I'm sure they would get the job done in the field. I'm sure it's a good thing to have. There was no like dessert in here. I guess what would be considered the dessert? I don't even know what would be considered the dessert in here. Yeah, come back next time. Next time, maybe I should hold off. I was gonna edit this tonight and upload it tonight. Maybe I should wait until tomorrow just to make sure. Like, everybody's been saying, like, oh my god, your intestines are gonna be exploding. So maybe I should hold off on editing this until tomorrow, and I'll give you an update on how the stomach is feeling after having eaten an MRE. And if I'm feeling all right, we will come back tomorrow and have menu 2, beef shredded in barbecue sauce. We'll give it a try. It couldn't hold on another 3 minutes. I was literally that close to being done. It's time for the 24-hour data review. I hope somebody gets that reference. So we're about 24 hours after I had the first MRE, getting ready to have my second one actually, and gotta say, everybody who says MREs are like bad for your gut or whatever are a bunch of losers. Weak! You're weak! Yeah, I feel fine after having that MRE. I will say it's a little low on fiber, so if you're going to be having some sort of like supplement, I would definitely go for a little bit of fiber and drink a lot of water, because they will back you up just a little bit. But I didn't have any problems. It was fine. My stomach felt fine. I was able to do everything I needed to do. Yeah, I think that MREs are perfectly fine so far. So if you're looking for, if you find like a good deal on MREs so far, I'm going to say get as many MREs as you can, because so far this thing's been great. We'll see about the second one though. I'm about to eat the second one, and we'll see if my opinions change after this.